Jobs. Creating and sustaining jobs has never been more important than in this difficult time. And small business forms the engine that supports both our national and regional economy.
Sometimes it's just about the dollars, sometimes it's just about the jobs. We have no choice but to make sure we're mindful of both equally. And very, very few entities do that as well and as consistently as VEDC.
Really, it's proven that if you have an entrepreneur that has a great idea and you give them the tools to succeed, they can do great things, and VEDC has been there to do it for small business.
VEDC's mission is to create and sustain jobs in our communities by providing high-quality economic development services. People are struggling, but the American dream endures.
I started working in the construction industry when I was 18 years old. In 2003, I decided to start my own company. I sold my house, and with the proceeds, I started sand building materials. When times got tough in 2006, the Valley Economic Development Center was able to help us with working capital so we could retain jobs and expand. I am glad with the support of VEDC, I have not laid off any employees during this recession. In fact, I'm currently looking for sites to open up 2 more Valley locations and hire 14 new employees to staff them.
Back in 1979, when I started working in this company, and I started working in the back on a machine and one of the molders. And I don't even know, I didn't plan it, I make my way through. Before I knew it, I was running the company. The owners got older and they want to close down the factory. My employees begged me to buy it. My clients promised me to give me as much business as possible, and my vendors promised to give me as much credit possible. VEDC came along and they had the capital for me to take over the company, and if it wasn't for VEDC, it won't happen.
VEDC's concept that small business people can be taught the skills to develop their business plans, to pursue capital, to test their ideas is making a significant impact.
I used to run around the neighborhood, just taking shots of, people in the neighborhood. The opportunity came up to come to California, and I was thinking I can do photography in California as well as I can do it in Philadelphia. As a result of 30 years of still photography, I knew that at some point I wanted to make the transition into video. So as a result, in the help of Valley Economic Development Center, I was able to secure high-definition video equipment. It's put me in a totally different job position. I'm already seeing the financial benefits of now being able to do both stills and video. With the help and support of Valley Economic Development Center, I don't feel like I'm alone.
VEDC is proud to host our signature event, Where's the Money? Access to Capital Business Expo, where small business owners are able to network and make contact with financial institutions that are ready to lend.
Now that VEDC is expanding statewide, all Californians will have access to those resources and valuable tools for small business owners.
Small business is over 90% of the business in the city of San Diego. And your needs are some of the most critical needs because you're the job creator in this region.
We've been in business for 17 years. We do custom frame, wholesale and retail. About a year ago, I came across that I need some new equipment. I went to VEDC and they did help me getting a small loan for my machinery that was needed. And at the same time, I didn't want to use my cash flow that I had, which I was afraid due to the economy. So we did hire 2 new employees already. We plan to hire a 3rd one. And yes, we plan to buy a new van, which should happen at any time right now.
I love being an artist in the artist world because it's very creative. It's a passion. The business grew more than we expect. We have hundreds of clientele. They are very faithful to us. But VEDC has been very helpful and guide us as much as they could. And luckily we were able to get some help, and that was a major help in the moment that we need.
The VEDC helps small businesses begin to develop and create the jobs we need now for this economy to grow and thrive. They've been an essential partner with the City of Los Angeles in helping to turn this economy around, and I look forward to working with the VEDC in the future.
The VEDC has been instrumental in getting us this loan, funding this place and everything, and without them, this thing wouldn't have happened in such a timely manner. And even in the way they've been doing their funding of to pay the construction, that process, and I've dealt with a few construction loans, is unbelievable.
VEDC financing has improved our lives greatly. It's helped a lot. We've heard about them for years, and it just seemed like this kind of magical thing where you guys come in, you help bars and downtown restaurants, and almost sounded too good to be true, but when we started the process, it was so easy, and it really saved us. We're really happy.
We've definitely created at least, 50, 60 jobs that, we have to employ a lot of people.
We're hoping to add on more jobs as we extend it to the lunch hours and as we extend our hours of operations and do special events, and we're looking forward to be hiring a lot more people to be working here at Perch.
Together, we obtained federal dollars to fund the startup costs of the Pacoima Community Federal Credit Union, which has loaned millions of dollars to local residents and businesses and given local residents a safe place to cash checks without paying outrageous fees charged by predatory merchants.
I always feel excited about the outlook for our communities and the strength of the entrepreneurial spirit of our people when I get to hear a small business owner describe his vision and his passion.
The future looks bright.
And when you see that, you realize that the American dream is alive and well at VEDC.